Oh, now we are finally here at the clinic. We did speak to you, little girl. Ah, this is terrible. Just awful. What's with all the shouting, Leonore? It's a carrier pigeon that just arrived with a note from Dr. Flair. There was a cave-in at the Rossini mine. The rocks have blocked the passage, and I'm trapped. I can only pray this bird makes it back with my letter. If you're reading this, please send help. This is terrible. You mean to tell me that Dr. Flair is trapped in the abandoned Rossini mine? So it would seem. I don't know what to do. I'd be completely lost down in that mine, and the demons would overpower me in a second. There's nothing I can do to help. I'm powerless. Wait, we have a swordsman among us. How do you know I lost all my equipment at the end of the last game? Adol, won't you please go to Dr. Flair's aid? Please, I beg of you, rescue my brother. We need him here now more than ever. Yes, Adol, please. You have meant a great deal to me as well. Even though we've never been introduced, I'm begging you to help. You agree to help? Of course. Thank you. What's that? Benoa asked you to deliver a letter to my brother. All right, go, Benoa. With the two of us pressuring you to find him, you really have no choice but to give in. I don't have much to give, but please use this to buy some new equipment. So, easy 300 gold. We will not be using it to buy all the equipment we need. We'll get that another way. We're counting on you, Adol. Show us what you're made of. Oh, and Adol, just so you know, you'll find Estelle guarding the entrance to the ruins. He won't let you in without the Elder's permission, so you may wish to drop by the Elder's house before you go. So we actually need to talk to the nurse in order to get her character entry. Thank you for agreeing to help, Adol. Please do your best to find Dr. Flair. So, want to speak to her? Rossini Mine is a dangerous place, so don't push your luck. If you get hurt, turn back. You'll need the Elder's permission to enter too, so be sure to pay a visit freely. And what we want to do is buy 3 herbs. We can only carry 3 at once, and there's a voice crack. Alright, we are done with that. We can leave. And for a Steam achievement, let's make a mess. Just open that up, scatter those apples around, and we get the achievement, keep the doctor away. And continue on for our half equipment purchasing. We want to go into the item shop here. Welcome! Oh, we'll talk to you, Jade. Can't say I've got the best stock in the world or anything, but then, who does in these trying times? No real must-buys, but the wing is a pretty indispensable tool for travelers. Best not to leave town without one. The rest, well, you might find something to buy. Depends on what you need, I suppose. I used to keep herbs in stock, but there hasn't been much point since Flair built his clinic. This is actually a reference to the TurboGrafx 16 game, where Jade does sell herbs. I don't mind, though. Really, it's more convenient this way. It's made a dent in our profits, but Flair's much better at meeting demand than I ever was. So we're going to go ahead and buy an item. So the wing is what he's talking about. Apples restore HP. We can get those for free. Marrow flowers restore MP. We can also get those for free. Elixir. That will restore you to life if you die. It is 60,000 gold. We're not going to be buying it until the end of the game. All we need is a wing. This is a magic item that instantly teleports you back to any town you previously visited. It's basically designed to make narrow escapes from tight situations. If you're ever lost in an area full of demons, you'll be glad to have one of these on hand. Use it, rest up, then get right back out in the fray. 100 gold, how about it? So yep, we want that. And we are done with you. I'll make sure I set one of everything aside for you, so if you change your mind, you know where I'll be. Now you gotta make sure that the menu appears before you push any buttons, otherwise you'll accidentally talk to him over and over and over again. Nothing else we can do inside his house. Come into the armor shop here. And Guido. Welcome! I sell swords, shields, and armor here. My stock is a bit low right now, but do feel free to look around. There are demons all over out there. Going outside with no weapons or armor would be suicide. You should make certain you're well prepared before leaving the confines of the village. Well, all we need, we'll speak to you first. I really wish I had a better selection for you, but we don't have the materials we need. It's just too risky to look for ore while Rossini is swarming with demons. A friend of mine is a miner, so I asked him about it, but he said there's no way he's going down there. Can't say I blame him. I wouldn't want to risk my own life down there either. But that's why we don't have any really good armor here. Laszlo's an excellent armorsmith, but he isn't really able to do much with his skills these days. If I just had some iron ore, I'd be able to hand it over and get some really high quality armor made. But at least what we can do is buy a shield. People tend to think of shields as less important than armor, but you'd be surprised how useful they are. Anyway, have a look around. Surround yourself in the opulence of my stock, and imagine what if they were yours. You just need a wooden shield. It's a hard wooden shield. It's light and easy to handle, but I wouldn't suggest going up against demons with it. Power would be fine to start with, though. But you should definitely upgrade as soon as you can. How's the underground sound? Yep, that's all we need. Nothing else we can afford right now or really need at the moment. But the main thing, thanks for the business. Come again soon. Let's make sure to equip that. And yeah, Adel has a shield. Okay, so that takes care of everyone except the Elder. I didn't peek the people in here. Dad's a really good armor smith, but he hasn't been able to make armor for a while because he has no iron. All he does is wander the village like a loon. I hate seeing him like that on numerous levels. My husband is an armor smith, but he hasn't been able to work for some time on account of his iron ore running low. I can't bear to see him like this. And, okay. Elder's resident, Cordell and Natasha. Let's go inside and talk to Natasha first. And hey, you know, those two kind of look familiar. I'm sure it's nothing. Looking for my husband. He's sunbathing out front. Well, we were also looking for you because of the character entry. Oh, you must be the man Lilia found out in the field. Adel, was it? My name is Cornell. I serve this village elder, and I actually have a question for you. I was walking in the ruins the other day when I crossed ways with a pair of young girls. Were they also from the surface? I would have asked them their names, but I was taken aback by their beauty. They looked just like the goddesses. Without thinking, I began tailing them for a short while, but then they simply disappeared. Maybe I was just hallucinating. Anyway, I understand you have 6 ancient books with you. Might I please have a look at them? Adel showed the books of Ease to the elder. Yes, there's no doubt about it. These are the books that the priests of Ease handed down to their descendants. These may very well serve as proof that the priests themselves have guided you here to Ease. Each holds the thoughts and memories of one of the 6 priests. There's a place in the Rossini mine known as the Sanctuary of Toll, where a statue of each priest has been erected. I believe your next course of action should be to return the books to the hands of these statues. When all 6 books have been returned to the priests, you may learn the nature of your destiny here in Ease. The entrance to the Rossini mine is in the ruins of Mundoria, to the north of the village. A man named Astal stands guard there, but if you tell him that I've given my blessing, he'll let you through. With that done, we can now head to the fields of Mundoria. First and foremost, let's go ahead and double check our notes, make sure we have everyone who's available. Okay, so I may not have spoken to everybody, but I'm going to double check after I've spoken with everyone in town, because we still have Astal, Legs, and Dr. Flair, and at least one more, so I may be missing just one. But I'll cover that off camera if I have to. Yeah, that's most everybody. So as we come out into Mundoria Field, there are actually a few free goodies we can get. We want to head towards the northwest side. And I may mess up a couple times here, because... Okay, so, yeah, I need to go left here. So what we want to do is pick up some apples. So we can only hold 3 at once, but there's a marrow flower. So we can get apples from this tree, a marrow flower from there, and a second marrow flower from over here, right here. And there's also a third one. Now be careful, because if you've spoken with Lilia, she will get in the way if you trigger a certain cutscene, and you won't be able to pick up this third flower, so just go and grab it. I'll trigger that cutscene in a little bit. But for now, since I have some items to hand out to people, I'm actually going to take care of a couple of miniature side quests that will come in handy a bit later. I just need to find the way back into town. Help! Okay, so in order to give people items, you just simply have to have something equipped and then give it to them. So I want to give stuff that I can restock fairly quickly. So I do need... Okay, I need to give items to this guy, so... This is for me? I don't know what to say, thank you. Just so you know, while I do appreciate your generosity, I have no intention of giving you anything in return. It's a personal policy. I hate social obligation like that. Sorry, I hope you don't think any less of me. The third one? I'll accept your gift, but I'm afraid I won't be giving you anything in return. I'm sorry, I hope you're not mad. Give a marble flower? No matter how much you give me, you're not getting anything in return. I'm not like other NPCs that way, I swear. You might as well stop giving me gifts. It's not like I'm concealing some sort of secret or anything. And one more? Ah, okay, you win. I'll let you in on a well-kept secret. A real one, too. Not one of those obvious ones. You've seen the ducklings that wander around Lance Village, right? They tend to eat anything that'll fit in their mouths. Apparently, they've even been eating gold coins lately. So, the ducks actually do have a purpose. So, we head back around. And, yep, I didn't go far enough. So, some gold flew out of the duckling's bill. Easy 500 gold and a Steam achievement in Soviet Russia, Duck Bilju. Well, the achievement name is Bill the Duck, but I like that more. So, that gives us enough money for some armor. Unfortunately, we do have to go through his text every single time. So, buy some armor. Sorry, we just don't have the materials. This is all we have in stock. But chainmail is better than nothing. It's a suit of woven chainmail. It reflects sword strikes and offers marginal protection against mortal wounds. It's light and easy to move around in, but doesn't offer that much in the way of defense. It's also only 500 gold, though. I'm glad they take it. Next bit of business. Come again soon. Alright, I'm going to equip that. Make sure I equip the chainmail. Alright, so we need to give items to a couple more people in town. I'm going to run back to Mundoria Field and restock. And all the items will reappear in the same places. Basically, the best thing to do are to give apples, then marble flowers, but the apples do take a little bit of time to regenerate. Marble flowers will regenerate instantly. So I'll try and give those out more so than apples. But some people you have to give 3 to 5 items for. Fortunately, I should have enough for this set. I'm just running around the wrong direction again. Alright, go southeast from here. Yep. I ran into you. I wasn't looking where I was going. Alright, so we need to talk to the girl who's tending to the Pickards. Go ahead and give her marrow flowers. Thanks! You want to go to the pen and see the Pickards? Thanks! Next time I'll give you something. Sound good? And one more. Thanks! Here, I made you some food. Cooked it myself. Received meat pie. This is the only way to get one of these. It is also the only one in the game. It is basically an emergency healing item, but at the same time, you may not need it. There is an achievement related to it later. I'm not going to worry about it right now. I'm just making sure I got everybody along here. Did I talk to you? Yeah, I did talk to you. But I need to restock on the supplies one more time. Actually, one more time for now. And yep, okay. Got my apple back. Get the marrow flowers. Yep. One thing I've noticed is as you run around at all, as you change directions, yeah, you can hear that little click sound. There's not much I can do about it. That's the game. Alright, get this last one. Now, one reason I'm doing this now is because later on, there is a way to get townspeople mad at you, and you'd have to give them more items to get their affection level up. And I just realized I've not saved at all since starting. Let's do that right now. Okay, we're looking for Theo. Alright. So go ahead and give you marrow flowers first. For me, me? I can't give you anything in return. Are you sure about this? For me? Huh? Well, okay, I think I know just the thing to give you in return, too. Once she's grown up more, I'll let you marry my little sister. How does that sound? Wow, give a guy a couple flowers, you get him married. You should be overjoyed. For me? Well, okay. In return, how about some of the best smoked meat I've made all year? I'll let you have a whiff of it. Doesn't that just smell amazing? Okay, we still got to give him more. For me? Well, you've been really nice, so okay. I'll give you some of my best smoked meat in return. This is good stuff, I promise. I'm an expert chef. So this smoked meat is the best healing item you can get for free. If you can only carry one, but if you use it and give Theo another item, he will give you more. So that takes care of his stuff. And yeah, let's go ahead and trigger that cutscene with Lilia. So I don't have to give her foodstuffs, but at the same time, I like to. Go ahead and grab a couple apples. All right. I only need marrow flowers. I can get more apples at any time as they grow back. They regenerate after a few minutes, but it's still a pretty consistent process. And go and grab this one. All right. If you've spoken with Lilia in town and come north up here, nice view. Adol, hello there. He noticed you there, or you're gonna push him off the cliff, weren't you? Isn't this a wonderful place? It's my absolute favorite spot, and you're not welcome here. No, never mind. I have to wonder where the demons originated from. I mean, looking at East from this vantage point, it just seems so peaceful and inviting. Adol, look there, across the field. You see that frozen cliff? That's the ice ridge of Noltia. And the building on top of the ice ridge is Solomon's Shrine, where the goddess used to live. We've only ever seen it from here. None of us have ever actually gone there. I wonder what it's like. Well, I'm off to pick flowers. Take care, Adol. So, one thing I want to do really quick, so we can actually give her items now. Oh my, is this for me? Thank you so much. You made me so very happy. Oh, is this for me also? Thank you so much, Adol. I'm really touched. Give her another one. I can't put into words how special you make me feel. I'll always treasure our closeness, always. Go and give her some apples. Here, take this back. You had a worm in it. Thank you, Adol, for all your kindness. I pray that you will always be safe and well. And one more. Adol, thank you 1,000 times. Thank you. My life is so much brighter with you in it. I'll be thinking about you every day, always. Please take care of yourself, Adol. So, yep, she stands on top of where that other marrow flower is, so it's just best to take care of that. Take care of picking that one as much as you need before talking to her. These others still regenerate. Let's go ahead and grab all these. Now, if you keep giving her more items, it repeats every 5 times, but since Lilia is quote-unquote the main heroine of this entry, I felt it nice to give her stuff. So, with a few items in hand, let's finally check out Restini Mine, even though we have no sword. Not like that's going to stop us, right? And to head there, just head northeast. Go ahead and open the right menu here. Alright, here we go.